What's up, everyone? My name is Simran Singh. I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University, and today I'm going to talk about my journey of getting accepted into dental school. Before I go into the specifics, I wanted to tell you guys the reasons why I'm making this video. I've received a lot of messages from people, specifically within the last year, asking for advice on how to get into dental school, and people who are just interested in the profession in the first place. So I wanted to make a few videos as a resource for you guys, because without the help of many people, I wouldn't be in the position I am today. My journey of wanting to pursue dentistry actually started after my junior year of high school. My dad actually sat me down as I was applying to colleges and was like, "So Simran, you're applying to all these colleges, but you have no idea what you want to do with your life. You should probably figure that out." Except he didn't say it so nicely. But that conversation actually put me into perspective, because he was right. I generally did not have a sense of direction, nor did I instill any trust in my parents that I knew what I was doing. In high school, I was a very poor student and had a very lazy work ethic. If I remember correctly, I had a 3.2 or 3.3 GPA in high school, so it was very fair for my parents to feel that way. But that conversation put me into perspective, and I started researching on different fields. Throughout high school and most of grade school, my interests were definitely in the sciences. I didn't do particularly well in them, but I liked them a lot. I killed it in my electives though. I got A's in choir and gym, but I wasn't gonna be a singer, and my hoop dreams got cut short when I got cut from the freshman basketball team. But yeah, all jokes aside, I genuinely enjoyed my science courses, and I wanted to pick a profession where I could help people out. So I decided to look into healthcare. So all throughout my senior year, I was doing research on healthcare professions, and I would go and shadow physicians, pharmacists, and even many other fields such as physical therapists and optometrists. I even took on an internship at DT Energy just to see the corporate side of things. All these professions were definitely great in their own way, but when I immersed myself into the field of dentistry, I definitely thought it was the best fit for me as an individual for a variety of reasons. For one, through my experiences of shadowing and being a dental assistant, I genuinely love what the profession had to offer. It's a job that requires you to be very active. Dentists are constantly seeing patients on an hour-to-hour basis, completing a diverse set of procedures that required a great deal of manual dexterity. So for me, being the hands-on person that I am, or at least the hands-on person that I think I am, we'll find out soon, I thought it would be a great fit for me to go into the profession. Another huge reason that drew me towards the profession was that ideally, dentists also see their patients 2 to 3 times a year for preventative measures. So you are able to build a very strong interpersonal relationship with your patient, as well as educate them and help them take charge of their oral health. Every dentist that I've shadowed and worked with always tries to help their patient understand that your oral health is connected to your overall systemic health. This aspect alone truly drew me towards the profession. A lot of patients don't understand that maintaining good oral health will help prevent a variety of chronic diseases. So my goal and overall motives in the profession is to help educate people on the importance of oral health with your overall systemic health. Not only just people in my community, but people that are in impoverished communities and are in need of these types of resources. I want to do whatever I can to help educate them and provide the resources for them to help maintain their overall health. So yeah, those were some of the main reasons and motives that I wanted to enter the profession and have stayed consistent with it to this day. But definitely the most difficult part of this whole process was getting myself to have the right mindset to fully commit to dentistry. And the reason why is because the idea of competing for a seat in a dental school was very intimidating for me, because I was just not a very good student in high school, and to be honest, not very confident in myself. But luckily, I had a very good support system. My family, my very close friends were all very supportive of me. They would constantly be telling me that don't be afraid of failure, and if this is something you really want to pursue, just do your best, and that's all you or we could ever ask for. The moment I started college, I generally tried to push myself and work as hard as I could in each class that I took. And when I wasn't doing school-related work, I tried to occupy my time with various extracurricular activities, jobs, and volunteering. I tried very hard to not let the college lifestyle consume me in order to obtain the goals that I had set for myself. And after the first semester was completed, my hard work really paid off. I finished top 10% in my class at MSU, and I was invited to be in the Honors College. This achievement was huge for me because it was the first academic accomplishment that I've ever achieved. And it was really the moment where I started believing in myself and told myself, hey, maybe I can get into dental school. After my first semester, I continued to maintain this work ethic that I established and do as best as I possibly could. And as semesters went on, I definitely was a lot more lenient with my schedule. because I started to understand myself and how much time I need to study for exams and balance everything else that's going on in life. I definitely still went out a lot and did the things that I enjoyed, but I always made sure my priorities with school and all the other tasks that I had to complete were straight. So yeah, school was going really well for me, but without a doubt, the biggest challenge for me was the DAT. I was not a very good standardized test taker, and the DAT was definitely something that I was genuinely afraid of. I definitely tried to stay positive throughout the entire exam prep. Regardless of how poorly I did, I'd always try to keep that mentality that, hey, you know a lot more than these scores reflect, so just keep doing your best, and that's all you can really ask for, because worst comes to worst, you just take it again. So yeah, I studied for about 11 to 12 weeks, but to be honest, only 5 to 6 was productive studying, like towards the latter half, because I only spent like 2 to 3 hours the first 6 weeks. And it's really an exam that you have to really buckle down, learn all the content on the exam, figure out strategies that are good for you, and then kind of execute those strategies. But yeah, I studied for 12 weeks. I took the exam and I got a pretty decent score. I got a 20. It might not have been the best score, but it was definitely something that I was proud of because of my fear of standardized tests that I had in high school. So just being able to overcome this was something that I was very proud of. So yeah, after my DAT, I started my junior year, and all throughout my year, I tried to just maintain my habits and do well in my classes, get my letter recommendations ready for the application cycle, and try to work on my personal statement bit by bit. So yeah, I had my application ready June 19th for the 2018 application cycle. I submitted with a 3.96 GPA, a 20 DAT, multiple leadership roles, shadowing hours, work. I could explain all this stuff in another video, but yeah, I submitted my app on June 19th, and I applied to 15 schools, which I do not recommend. Really apply to the schools that you can really see yourself in. That's what I would definitely recommend to most people, and I could not see myself at a lot of those 15 schools. But yeah, so I applied to 15 schools. I received 9 interview invites. I went to 6 interviews, and I got accepted into 5 schools. So for me, like, the application cycle went very well for me. Obviously, I have a very long and hard road ahead of me, but I'm very happy to be the position I am in today because, 3-4 years ago, I didn't even know if I could make it to this spot. So truly happy to be in the position I am today. I have a lot of hard work to do, and hopefully, in the next 4 years, I can be the best dentist that I possibly could be. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I plan on making resourceful videos talking about the DAT, interview tips, application, personal statement, whatever you guys want. And I also plan on vlogging my dental school experience to give you guys a transparent view of what dental school is like to see if it's the right profession for you. But yeah, feel free to follow me on Instagram. Feel free to send me an email for any questions you may have. And of course, subscribe to my channel, more videos to come. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.